everyone, and welcome to Life Coaching Access, your daily access with professional certified life coaches brought to you by Life Coach Philippines. And Life Coach Philippines is our community of professional life coaches certified by the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs, which is a bona fide institute for mental health that is based in Dallas, Texas, USA. And Life Coaching Access is our service to the community as we aim to help individuals experience the process of transformation through the platform of life coaching. So, if you want to know more about our international coaching classes and coaching services, please connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 for assistance. We will have our next certification class that's going to be for batch 49, that's going to be on March 20 and 27. And I am Coach Tin de Joya, and you are watching Relationlift, rebuilding from broken trust and boundaries. Because as a person, we have experienced having our trust broken and our boundaries overstepped by the persons we love, especially our the person closest to us or our partner. But it shouldn't stop you from there to rebuild yourself, to gain back the trust and boundary. And your access with me is every Monday at 3 p.m. So for today, I'm gonna be sharing to you. I swear it's life. Let's look at life from a perspective of a mom and a wife, and how we can really balance this role. So please tag your friends in the comment below and invite them to join our conversation. You may also share this FB Live to your timeline and FB groups and pages so that we can reach more people and help transform lives. So for those of you, welcome to Relationlift. But before that, let me again invite you to join us in our certification class this coming March 21 and 26. So if you are interested, just connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661 to get to know more information about how you can join us in the certification process. This is actually a 2-day life coaching certification program. And of course, it's conducted by Master Coach Lakandra Smalo, who is the founder and CEO of the Institute, and Master Coach A, the global partner of the Institute. And for those of you who is joining me for the first time, let me introduce myself. I am Coach Tin de Joya. I am a certified life coach and mental health coach by the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs based in Dallas, Texas, USA. I am a mom of two teenagers, and I am also a mental health advocate. I started my journey when my daughter was diagnosed with clinical depression way back in, I think, early 2018, and I was looking for something that could really support her in the long run. So that's how I stumbled upon life coaching, and it is now what I am doing. I was also an HR practitioner, so I have a background in the corporate. I've worked for more than a decade in one of the largest BPO in the country until I decided to go full time for life coaching. And of course, as a coach, my mission is to help 1 million women stand up for themselves and see that there is more to life than just being a mom and a wife. Embrace back womanhood as they create a safe, nurturing space for their families and live beautifully. So if you are that woman, let's connect, let's have a conversation, and let's come together and build a tribe. So for today, I'm gonna be talking. But before that, also, since I have a background in HR, I would like to invite you to connect with me and Coach Mao. If you are someone who is trying to look for a job, but or trying to transition and applying for a different job, but it it seems your resume is not getting the traction that you have been wanting. Remember, the resume is the first phase of you for getting a job. So for you to be able to do that, you will have to be able to communicate your skills and your experience to make sure that you will be on top of the game and really nail your dream job. So if you are worrying about it and you're not sure on how to go about it, Connect with us. We have a customized resume matching your skills to get the job you want and increase your hireability with done for you resume. And of course, there's more. The package also includes interview tips and complimentary coaching session to assist you in your job search. So connect with me at 0917-806-4200 or with Coach Mo at 0917-903-8155. And together, let us help you journey with you as you work forward towards your dream job. So for today, we're gonna be talking about something that is so common for the role of for a woman. This is Women's International Month, so it's a timely topic. Let's talk about being a woman and how it is to be a mom and a wife. And of course, I just want for you to be intentional with what we are gonna be conversing today. So, if something connects with you or something catches your attention or that particular statement, phrase, picture connects with you and you think it can help someone you know, you can tag them along or you can also post it in your timeline or FB pages. Do not forget to use the hashtag Pack My Bag Moment. Ibig sabihin ng Pack My Bag Moment is that's your aha moment, something na, di ba, when you're attending seminars, workshops, or talks, feeling mo sulit na yung binayad mo dun sa seminar or kahit na hindi ikaw nagbayad, binayaran ng company, but sulit na yung natutunan mo at pwede ka nang umuwi, then that is what we call the Pack My Bag moment. So do not forget to use that hashtag and also hashtag Relationlift and life coaching access so that I will be able to follow your posts and also share and do comments. So, I swear it's life. Bakit ba I swear it's life? Di ba, as a woman, as a mom, as a wife, what are the ebbs and flows of being a mom and a wife? And as we get married at times, it is so hard to balance these roles. So what weighs more? Is that does the role more of being a wife or more of being a mom? So I swear it's life, but we can choose to do something about it. Let me tell you a story. I am someone who really does not have a picture of what is really motherhood and what is it to really be a wife. As you can see in the picture, the first picture with my dad, that's us, the first family. Parang ano lang, no, president of the Philippines, my first family. So sa first family kasi, sa first family kasi, nandito yung mom ko and of course my two brothers. So yun. And then, so that's my original mom, yung kasama sa picture, yung may kasama yung dad ko. And then the second picture is another picture of us, but this time it's with my stepmom. So I have two pictures of how it is to be a mom and a wife, but very different. Dun sa una, I really don't know how it is to be a mom or a wife. Kasi nga, I remember my mom just keeps on lying down in bed. Siyempre, pag bata ka, hindi naman alam yung mga reasons kung bakit ganun, di ba? And my dad is no longer living with us. So, what usually happens is my dad will drop by and visit us like every day or sometimes thrice every week. So, dadaan lang siya. Saglit lang, tapos alis na. And more often, my mom and my dad would often fight with each other. So, yun yung memory ko ng motherhood. Kasi hindi din talaga ako naalagaan ng mom ko eh. I think she was already sick. She died with cancer. So, siguro that time that yung I was growing up and kung yung nagkakaisip ka na, nakita ko na parang lagi lang siya nakahiga and lagi siyang galit sa akin. So hindi ka lumalapit. So wala talaga kaming mom-daughter connection. And of course, with my stepmom, mabait naman ang stepmom ko eh, and she took care of us. But, you know, there is always that feeling na may something missing, may kulang dun sa relationship namin. And since she has a daughter, so syempre yung attention is really more with the daughter, and parang ako yung may bigger responsibility in the family. Parang ganun yung naging role. Hello, Karen. Thank you so much for joining. And hello, Miss Janet. Thank you so much. Coach Lynn, of course, Coach Marife, Coach Nords, thank you so much for joining me today for this special talk. This is actually the first time that I am showing up a picture of myself and my family and really telling you the story of how it happened. So wala ka talagang picture of what is really motherhood. And as to the wife relationship, wala din. Kasi my mom and my original mom and my dad, whenever they see each other, lagi lang talaga silang nag-aaway. Hindi naman sila nagsasakitan na may physical, no. But it's more really of verbal. So, syempre, bilang bata, nilalayo ka eh, para hindi mo sila nakikita, pero dinig na dinig mo pa din. So, ganun yung memory ko. Of course, with my stepmom, nakita ko naman yung role niya kung paano maging wife. But as I was growing up, andun ako sa idea na, okay, parang ayoko mag-asawa. Sabi ko taga ayoko mag-asawa eh. Minsan taga mahirap magsalita ng patapos kasi hindi din siya hindi, kinakaya ko din yung sinasabi mo. That's why there is, if there is nothing good that you can say, then don't speak about it. So, ganun yung nangyari. And, pero yung, alam mo yun, yung parang sabi ko, siguro ganito ba talaga ganito ba talaga na when you get married, iiwan ka din later. So sabi ko, parang wag na lang kaya. Kasi wala talaga, as in wala kang memory. And of course, although my second family, iba pa din yung ambience ng ng family. So, alam mo, may kulang or something, or ako lang talaga yun na feeling ko, I can't because it's not what, and even if my second family na, I still experience my dad having affairs na talagang sinusugod pa. So alam mo yun, parang sabi ko, ganito ba talaga ang married life na magulo or something. So parang wag na lang, di ba? But with God's, of course, with God's grace, everything can change. So I got married to Coach Sean. But of course, hindi din naman naging madali yung journey namin as husband and wife. And dumaan din kami sa moment na kung ano yung naging experience ng mom ko na iniwan siya sa akin na experience. Pero hindi naman ako iniwan. But you see, there was always this a third party thing, having an affair, parang ganun. So, alam mo yun, parang sabi ko, ano ba talaga? How can I really cope up with my role as a mom? Kasi yung role ng pagiging nanay, pagiging parent, wala naman talagang books to help you out eh. Madami kang makikitang books, pero come to think of it, when you read it, it's not always that applicable to you. Pwede applicable dun siya sa nagsulat ng libro, pero sa'yo hindi. So it's really a trial and error. So being a mom is like something na kinakapa mo pa during the process. And of course, being a wife as well. Paano ba kami mag-a-adjust na dalawa? Kasi nga yung una kong nakita is magulo. So second naman, okay. Pero there was already the gap na, alam mo, sa nangyari, parang anytime pwedeng iwan. So may ganun kang fear, may ganun kang thoughts. So it was really a journey for me and Coach Sean. And then of course, when we got married, we got the kids, it was a journey for us, especially with our daughter and our son. My daughter has been diagnosed with clinical depression. Lagi ko naman siyang kinikwento. And, you know, I really have to do something to be able to help her out in the long run. So doon namin nakita yung life coaching ni Coach. Ako dapat lang talaga yun eh. But to make the long story short, sumabay din siya sa akin sa certification. And life coaching has been helping us along the way. Even at my role as a mom and a wife, it helped me so much. Kaya naman pala talaga na tama siya Karen na there is no perfect step on how to be a mom and a wife, but there is a way. And life coaching has taught me that way. Kasi nung una, syempre kung ano lang yung nakita mo sa parents mo, sa sa family kinalakihan mo, parang yun din yung nadadala mo during the process. Kung paano ka pinalaki, ganun din yung naa-apply mo. Same with Sean on how he was growing up, how he was molded into who he is now. Yun din yung nadala namin sa relationship. And at times, kahit yung mga pangit, pero feeling mo hindi siya pangit, okay lang kasi wala ka naman talagang pamantayan or wala ka talagang totoong guide on how to help you out be a parent and be a wife. So, lahat sa amin trial and error. But with life coaching, mas naging clear yung role as a wife and yung role as a mom. And kaya naman pala siyang pagsabayin. Para siyang when you are working in the corporate, di ba, may tinatawag tayong work-life balance. Pero hindi talaga totoo yung work-life balance. It's really more of work-life integration. So, parang sa relationship, sa pagiging nanay, sa pagiging asawa, this role has to be balanced. This role has to be integrated in your life. Kasi, at the end of the day, andyan na sila. And, hindi naman pwedeng magpadala ka sa tantrums mo, sa inis mo, you have because you are taking care of life. So, yun yung naging story namin, yun yung naging parang journey namin into in the marriage and how it is really to be a wife and a mom. Parang 'di ba pag inisip mo siya parang kaya ko ba talagang maging nanay at asawa? So, yung asawa kasi somehow he has also to give give you something eh. May ibibigay din dapat siya sa'yo for you to be able to keep the role. But yung dun sa pagiging nanay, paano pag hindi tumutulong yung husband mo, di ba? Paano ka magiging nanay? I remember yung sa mom ko, siguro dahil in pain na siya and of course, the pain din sa nangyari sa kanila ng father ko hindi niya nagawa yung role niya yung na pagiging nanay. So, there was a point in my life na iniisip ko, kaya minsan may question ako sa sarili ko, okay lang ba yung pagiging nanay ko sa mga anak ko? Kasi wala kang, wala kang ideal. Ano ba ang itsura ng pagiging nanay? Ano ba ang itsura nun? Paano kaya ako tinitingnan ng mga anak ko? Yun yung mga questions ko somehow na parang, how would my kids look at me as a mom? So, di ba yung role na yun kasi it's something that hindi lang kasi siya by word na you are being called a mom, nanay ka na eh. But it's really the action na kasama sa pagiging nanay. So, yun yung mga questions na, teka lang, paano ko ba siya gagawin? And somehow, life coaching has really opened the doors for me for being the mom and realizing what I am really capable of. So, I like what Karen said. When a man gives something, a wife multiplies it. Totoo talaga yon. Yung strength talaga ng family is nasa wife. It's a two-way journey. Dapat parehas kayo may binibigay. Dapat parehas kayo 100% came into the relationship. But syempre, pag hindi din, like I remember the talk of Coach Marife, motherhood is stewardship. Pag hindi ka maayos na steward sa family, hindi din talaga magiging maayos yung relationship mo. So it's really true that motherhood is something that that would really shape up the relationship sa house. And because of that, how is it really to be a great wife while also you being a good mom? So I'll give you some steps on how you can be a great wife and be a good mom at the same time. Kasi these are roles that andun na talaga siya. Hindi na natin siya maaalis and we have to make our best out of it. And it's not yet too late. Kung ikaw ay nasa stage na you are also thinking about, am I really being a good wife? It's not, let's have a conversation, connect with me, and let me help you out. Hindi siya madali, but it's doable. Nagawa naman ng marami kung paano maging nanay, kung paano maging maayos na asawa. So, when you become a mommy, of course, you have someone new in your life, and minsan nababawasan talaga yung time mo sa husband or in the family. So that pero that does not mean that you stop expressing your love to your husband. At times kasi nagbabago yung priorities, di ba? Ito yung madalas na complain na pag may anak na, nawawala, parang nababawasan na yung pagiging asawa. But it's still possible. And so engage things that make you happy as a couple, and then find some time to do it. So the first thing, of course, that you have to do is find some time to rekindle the lost romance in your hectic schedules. Balikan din natin yung pagiging asawa. Being a mom is always there. Instinct na aalagaan mo yung anak mo. ah, pero hindi dapat napapabayaan din yung husband. So, especially if you're a new mom, this is something for you that you can really ponder on. Think about the steps that you can do. Minsan nga nakakapagod, di ba? Kasi pag mga babies pa, all the attention needs to be with them. But you can always have your husband with you to help you out. So when the first step is finding some time to rekindle, then what you can do is redefine your expectations. Remember, you are not the same person as before, and you do not have the same time as before. So it is unrealistic to have the same kind of love like you had before. But but both of you need to redefine your views on love, your sex and life. And interestingly, the views might even vary from each other as your prioritization changes after having the kids. So sit down and discuss this out, and it's the better way out. So having kids is not a reason to lose that interest with your husband. So what you can do to make that growth is really to redefine your expectations of each other. And then start dating again. Kami nun ni Coach Sean, we find a way to really have our quality time without thinking about the kids. Ibig sabihin na hindi mo iisipin. Kasi at the back of your mind, nandun naman talaga siya eh. But what we do is, kunwari, iiwan namin saglit kay mami niya. So, mga 1 hour lang na quality time na mag-uusap lang kami. Deep conversation na what's our plan, ano nga ba yung mga gusto natin, or just reminiscing the times na kami pa lang na dalawa. I give it to him na parang an hour or two na hindi talaga iniisip ng bata. Kasi alam mo naman, in good hands yung bata eh. So, ganun siya. Ginagawa namin siya dati. So, it's still doable in your end. And set aside couple time every day. Before feeling mo kasi imposible na, paano pa ba tayo magkakaroon ng couple time? It doesn't mean na kailangan one whole day, di ba? Pwede naman an hour or two, or even just 5 minutes. Plan one thing during the day, every day that you can sit next to each other. Just a simple thing na being together. Okay na siya to be able to give the opportunity to your husband to enjoy your presence while also the rest of the day you are with your kids. Ito, medyo mahirap to pag maliliit pa yung mga bata eh. So, imagine mo yung role ng pagiging nanay at asawa at the very early stage na maliliit pa yung mga bata. But it's doable. Kaya naman siyang pagsabayin. And then, second is help him parent. Kasi, di ba, pag-asawa kayo, your partners, you have to be in this together. So help him parent. Unlike mommies, at times, many fathers are not natural parents or not natural at parenting. So, what you can do is really help out your spouse, lalo na kung may maliliit kayong kids, help him out to really do some parenting because it's possible that he might not really know what to do or how to help. And when he does it, give him random words of praise. So when your spouse does something nice for anyone, Tell your spouse that you highly appreciate it. So give encouraging words repeated over time to help him out understand that he is a part of the relationship. Makikita niya yung importance doon kasi you are asking him to. Minsan kasi pag nanay ka, di ba, hindi mo kasi alam yung ginagawa mo, ako na lang eh. And even kahit malalaki na yung mga bata, may ganun kang notion na ako na nga lang kasi hindi mo alam kung paano gawin yung ginagawa, yung paano gawin yan eh. So may mga ganun. But really, if you just allow your spouse to help you out, that would give him the feeling that he is important in the relationship and not just you being the mom in the house. And it will encourage him if you also give random praises and never criticize him in front of the kids. This is a no-no. Pag hindi ko nagustuhan ng the way he disciplines, I keep quiet kahit sa loob mo gusto mo nang awayin eh. Pero after niyang kausapin yung mga bata, sasabihan ko siya, hindi ko gusto yung ginawa mo. Kasi di ba minsan, bilang nanay, umiiral pa din yung pinagalitan mo yung bata, parang ayaw. Pero pag ikaw nang gagalit, okay lang, di ba? So may ganong notion. And what you really have to do is never criticizing in front of the kids because that is giving a bad example to your kids. Sabi ni Karen, true daw, maganda yung merong couple time na pag-usapan yung future plans and ano ang mangyayaring maganda within the... Yes, Karen, it really helps boost the relationship. It's something that you can always look forward to. And then, of course, stop complaining. Pag nanay, pag madaming ginagawa, lahat complain, di ba? So, at times, hindi na din gusto ng tatay na ayaw na din ng partner mo na marinig ka kasi ang ingay-ingay mo, lahat sa complain. So, we all find faults with our spouses and we complain about them. But doing this accomplishes two things. It's either we are over focused on our spouse's fault and it makes us more negative people. So complaining never leads to anything good. So what's really important is to stop complaining and really help your partner start parenting with you together. Pinag-uusapan nyo kasi ano yung rules, ano yung structure, kung paano ba aalagaan yung mga bata, hanggang sa time na kaya na ng mga bata. But especially dun sa mga new parents and new lang kayo sa marriage, yes, it's something that you can really work on. And third is discuss and deal with problems. Don't let go. So in every relationship there is really a problem. So if you are troubled by something, discuss it. If you are unhappy with his behavior, discuss it. If you want him to do something, discuss it. So that's the idea. Discuss everything. Do not bury your problems under the hatchet. It doesn't mean na you have to quarrel, na bigla ka magagalit at aawayin. Hindi naman yun. Calm down but really talk with your partner and talk about the issues and talk constructively without making accusations. Hello, Mucha. Thank you for joining. Sabi niya, I have to agree, mindful parenting is important. Complaining doesn't do any good in a relationship. Agree. Pag complain ka ng complain, sometimes it creates tension in the relationship at pag hindi mo siya naayos, darating yung time na you will really be cold to each other. At dito din pumapasok yung moments na the partner will really look for other people to tell his problem. So, ganun lang siya. It's a give and take in the relationship. So, choose to love even if there are issues in the relationship. So, love may have come easy. Madali lang talaga to kung brand new yung relationship. Pero, love is as much as a choice than an emotion. Remember, choice is an act of maturity and it has a much better track record than emotion left on its own way. So, mas importante talaga na you choose to love kahit nagagalit ka. Kasi at times naman, no one is perfect. Same as you, you're not perfect as well. So, hindi pa pwedeng ikaw lang ang ikaw lang magagalit, siya hindi. So choose to love in every situation. Yes, Karen, relate ka doon. Minsan talaga madali mag-complain, no? Lalo na pag mali yung ginagawa. Hindi mo talaga alam yung ginagawa mo, ako na nga. Hindi nga ganyan nga. May mga ganun tayong moments. But really, it's not gonna help in the relationship. And then stop taking one another for granted. At times, since magkasama kayo lagi, parang normal na inaabutan ka ng coffee and at times you forget to say thank you. It's those simple things that count. So, celebrate your anniversaries. Huwag niyang hayaang matulog kayo na hindi ka nag-celebrate. Hindi naman kailangan maging bongga na dapat lalabas kayo, magbabakasyon kayo. No. A simple celebration at home can also do. So tell him how much he means. This will also start the two of you to be close. Hello, Coach Noel. Sabi niya recently learned about relationship vision for couples. It is, I think, one of the most important factors that will make a couple's relationship stronger. It is important that the couples define the relationship vision for each other. Yes, coach, it's true. Kaya hindi talaga lahat alam yung relationship vision, di ba? So, um, slowly we can introduce it to them through the talks that we do, especially it's a relationship. So this is something, and the relationship vision does not only work sa married couples. It can also, there can also be a relationship vision between friends, between family members, or your other family members. So yes, it's yes to the relationship vision, and change the patterns. Changing the pattern means, minsan ba do you always come home angry? Or yung asawa mo ba umuwi laging galit? Or minsan ba pagpasok pa lang sa bahay, wala ka na sa wisyo? So what are those patterns that you could change that could really help out the two of you? So or ikaw naman bilang wife or bilang nanay, di ba? Parang, syempre pag bata, madali mong pagsabihan. So nadadala mo din yung role na yon na pinapagalitan mo din yung asawa mo. So you nag. So it's something that has really, that needs to change. So stop the complaining, change the patterns to get a better kick in your relationship. And finally, work together in harmony. Marriage is for life. So like a well-conducted orchestra, both of you and your husband needs to play your parts well in harmony to be successful. So acting like your spouse walks on water to an extent, it means that walking on water is performing an impossible task. So example, yung good example dito is my husband and I would always say that the other is right. Parang, di ba, hindi, ako yung tama, siya yung tama. So may ganun kayo. But allowing yourself to really go beyond that particular, yung particular setup nyo would really make you work together in harmony. So having your own space, it's also good that you have your own space. So even if you live in a small space, it's important to have a place of your own where you can just really be you and have a sense of privacy to look on things outside of your relationship. So, nawiwi mo din, teka lang, ito yung moment na pwede kang mag-reflection na, teka lang, ano ba yung role ko as a wife and nababalance ko ba or something. It's something that you can also look into. Hindi siya madali, but as you become more aware of who you are, of what you are in the relationship, what your role is as a mom and as a wife, mas nagiging mindful ka to really be able to do something and work together in harmony with your partner. And being very clear and specific when communicating. So make sure you both know what each person's responsibilities are and make sure you do them. So it's okay to cover for each other once in a while. So allow yourself that grace to be able to really be able to open up to your husband. Parang dapat may moment kayo that you could really talk and really yung open communication, no holds barred communication for you to be able to set things straight, dito nyo din pwedeng gawin yung relationship vision where the two of you can really talk together. So remember, as a woman, you are not just a mom, you are more than a wife, you are a woman. And you have that power in you to be who you can be and live a beautiful relationship. So thank you everyone for joining me today. You can connect with me at 0917-806-4200 or at Coach Tin de Joya at outlook.com. And I would like to invite you to attend the Focus Activated Coaching Workshop. This is on March 20 at 7 p.m. Investment fee is 919. So do connect with me. This is about if you have issues of focusing, which causes you stress and anxiety, then it's time to get back that focus and start being productive. And for the parents out there, if you know someone who is a parent who is having issues with their kids, join us and get your kids to behave coaching session with a couple coach, Coach Sean and Coach Tin. This is about turning your child's unlikely behavior around. And if you need help with turning their behavior around, then mark your calendar. That's gonna be on March 28th. That's a Sunday at 4 p.m. So let's have a conversation and let's help you out with your kids. And of course, inviting you if you are we are looking for 100 life coaches and entrepreneurs who have the ability to host coaching workshop and life skills training either virtually or face to face. So we are in search of life coaches and entrepreneurs who have desire to be working facilitators and program trainers, have the ability to connect with people and come across with confidence and certainty. Remember, speaking is a learnable skill, so journey with us and learn for 20 weeks. So if you want to join us, there is a minimal fee of 1,500 for every session. Connect with Coach Rizel at 0917-586-1661 to know more. Let's start unlocking your success in public speaking, failure-proof your speaking career, and learn the essential ingredients in speaking. So do join us. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today. And as we end today's episode, let me invite you to visit our coaching hub, Big Cup Coffee Republic, located at Pioneer Center Compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixton and United Streets, Capitolia, Pasig City, just across Bayanihan Center. Our coaching hub is open physically from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. only, but virtual operations is 24/7, and we offer coaching services on demand any time of the day, any day of the week. So please connect with Coach Rizel through 0917-586-1661 for your coaching needs. And thank you so much for joining me today. Happy International Women's Day, and I'll see you next week. Same day, same time. Love, ba, boom. Bye-bye.